Working. In this video, I want to share with you why I'm posting bad YouTube content in order to grow my small YouTube channel. And I have some notes here. I was going to wear my glasses, but y'all know about well, maybe you don't know, but if you're a creator, the ring light and glasses and these are dirty. They don't work well together. So my name's Alicia. This is Slasher Chick TV. And I started this channel a few years ago, well, quite a few years ago in 2019, posted for a full year, got burned out. Life was lifing during the pandemic. And then I sporadically came back, but I really got serious about it again this year. And I must admit that this video was inspired by Nolan Molt's video on why posting bad videos will grow your small channel. And I'm like, yeah, that's my current strategy. So this is why I post, and these are my notes here, okay? This is why I'm posting bad YouTube videos as a strategy to grow my channel. And like I said, I started this channel a while ago, and then I got 876 views on my first video in which I was describing the channel concept. And that's still to date my highest viewed video. And the concept still fits, but it's just changed a bit over time. I've gotten a little more specific, but also, yeah, got more sporadic. So I got more consistent this year. But I realized that otherwise I was overthinking, and that was keeping me from posting. And I just finally, and this was so bad that I just posted yesterday, because I'm in the process of posting a video every day in August. Yesterday, I posted old footage that I found from 2019 that I had available, but never posted on my channel and just let it go dormant. And that flashback was something I could have used a long time ago. And I definitely think about where would I have been if I had remained consistent with my channel over the course of the last 5 years? Who knows? But I'm not going to look back 5 years from now and still have that question. I don't want to have any regrets about that. So that's why I'm doing this. So I'm going to share 7 ways I stopped overthinking my content and just started doing it. And the first way was to challenge myself. Now, I did a blog previously in which I was saying, oh, I finally realized like no one cares. For one, when you start a channel, the people that are like your friends and family, you may think that they're going to be watching it. If they're not your target audience, they're probably not. Now, I will acknowledge that there are members of my family that watch every single one of my videos. They swear they don't get any shout outs. So hi mom, hi dad, hi T. Oh, hey Uncle Jeff. And but the bottom line is like no one really cares that much anyway. A lot of the things that you're probably worried about are probably not going to happen. So the first thing you can do is just challenge yourself, though, in order to get consistent. Since I was coming back to the channel this year, I needed to make it something that if I wasn't doing it, I was really going to miss it. And so I challenged myself by first doing a 90-day live stream. And now I'm challenging myself by doing this video every day in August. I may continue a channel challenge later to continue to be consistent. There's Vlogtober, there's Vlogmas, and I love vlogs, but that's a different story. So that was tip number 1 on a way I stopped overthinking my content. It's just to challenge myself because I remembered that no one cares anyway. Number 2 was to celebrate the small win. So no matter what the small wins are, for example, I just got wait, did this stop recording? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. See, I'm just gonna leave that in. So I just got a comment on a short that I put up about naming your critic. And it's actually surprisingly, well, no, it's not surprisingly, because this is definitely what gave me confirmation. The short was "Get thee behind me, Satan." And I didn't know if they were saying like this is how they speak to their critic, or if they were making a negative comment towards me. I kind of took it negatively, so I deleted it. But the small win is that the fact that I got my first like real negative comment implies that YouTube's recommending my videos out to new audiences. Now, I also want to celebrate the comments that were good. So, shout out to Just Nikki, which was a new commenter and hopefully a new subscriber that I was so happy to see her comments on my videos because I kept been pushing out content and I never know if it's truly reaching new audiences. So, thanks for that. Number three, recognize, and Nolan notes this in his video, that it takes reps. And I kind of say that more. My way of phrasing that about the reps is every expert started as a beginner. So you have to continue to practice, practice, practice. And if you're practicing like content creator Coach Cherry would say, you need to practice like like you're in the game. Like every practice needs to be as if you are performing today. Like I don't feel like Allen Iverson when he says we're talking about practice, not a game, but practice. Yes, sir. We need you at practice, and we need you at practice going all out, just like you would at the game. So that when we are in the game, you won't have to worry about that. And that's how you need to approach your practice on your YouTube channel when you're just getting started and nobody's watching. And by nobody, I mean like let's say less than 100 people, because it's not nobody, right? You care but every single person that's watching your video because you do this for a reason. Now, one thing about the practice is I have a, let's say, family friend who I didn't even know was watching, and he told me, yeah, I've noticed you've gotten better during my 90-day live stream challenge. So that extra practice and the continued reps will help you get better at content creation, at the editing, at the marketing of your channel, and at just even the ideation. And lastly, it's a time to really practice and test stuff out to see, yeah, what you like, what formats you like. I really like vlogs, but back to the point of nobody cares, I don't expect that that's going to like lead to a major fast audience or anything of that nature, but it's something that because I enjoy the storytelling of it and the editing of it, I'm not going to stop doing them. So it gives me another way to test that out and to practice that I can use for other videos. So that is tip number three, is that every expert starts as a beginner. So you got to keep practicing and testing things out and just not overthinking it. Just try something. Not tip number four on how I stopped overthinking my content and just started doing something was, yeah, done is better than perfect. And reminding myself of that. I adopted that as a mantra to continue to get through my challenges. And there are definitely, especially when you're in the editing phase, you might want to continue to edit so you can get it perfect. But there's no such thing. There's no such thing as perfection, at least not in the human form. So don't worry about it and just get her done. Okay. Tip number five. See, that was another mistake, and I hope this top stops. I'm in the midst of recording another video about trying on everything in my closet, and I really love this top. I want to keep it, but I got to figure out a way that makes it stay. Anywho, um, oh, tip number five, and this is a recent one that has really helped me in terms of not overthinking my content. I actually now finally go back and rewatch my gameplay. By that, I mean when I was actually posting videos before. So I've been rewatching my old videos and seeing how I can improve. And that even means video by old. I mean, if I posted it yesterday, it's old now, but I might want to rewatch it in order to see, okay, how can I make that 1% better the next time I post a video? Now, the other thing this has helped with too is rewatching some of my old videos and reacting to it is technically new content. And so it's given me things to fill in the gaps on my channel. Now, tip number six to stop overthinking my content and just put it out there was to make it easy for myself. For example, this ring light, it's just posted up here so that I can easily grab it and film. I make it easy for myself by making sure I'm talking about things that I really enjoy talking about. I say that I like to talk about growth mindset and negotiation strategies, but the truth of the matter is those are tools that I use to design a lifestyle that I love. And so it's really a lifestyle channel, I guess. Um, and oh, lastly, besides like reducing the friction by having your tools kind of set up, talking about things that you like to talk about, you can also just document things that I was going to do this anyway. So a lot of the things that I've been sharing, like sharing my haul from Walmart or getting my hair braided, I was going to do that anyway. However, maybe someone who is interested in finding a hair braider in Philadelphia or not really sure what how to put things together at Walmart, like might be interested in that content. So I might as well just put out things I was going to do anyway. Now, I also recognize that it makes it easy by me just choosing to be the niche. I say again, I like to talk about growth mindset and negotiation strategies so that you can design a lifestyle that you love. But ultimately, what I'm talking about is that I have designed a lifestyle I love, being a non-technical employee in a tech company. Okay, maybe not being single and over 40, but at this point, when I see what's out there, my choices, I think I'll just stay single, but that's a different. I'm not putting that on this channel. I'm not. Okay, you know what? I'm getting off topic here. Bottom line is tip number 6 was I started to continue to make it easy for me so that I didn't have to overthink it and could reduce the friction to putting out the content. And the last thing I'll say, tip number 7, and this is gonna feel a little possibly a little shady. It's not, I promise you, it's just a statement of fact. Okay. So if you've heard of Nolan, who inspired this video, Nolan used to work for Think Media. And as someone who started my channel in 2019, when Think Media was definitely really hot, I watched that channel grow and Think Media podcast and change over time. And the shift of people like Nolan and Omar no longer being on their channel has definitely been noticeable. And because I love and am obsessed with YouTube and the business of YouTube, oh, and negotiations and contracts, I'm definitely wondering what happened. But back to the point is that Sean Candle on Think Media podcast does always say, or on Think Media always says, you got to just press record. And Nolan's video reminded me that that's not 100% accurate. Although that is the truth, you do have to just press record. But then after that, you got to actually publish it. And so even if you think it's bad, you got to actually publish the video. And if you're interested in seeing my last bad video, then the end screen should have popped up somewhere here. And I hope you like what you see. Even if you don't, it's engagement. And I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday. My name's Alicia, and this is Slasher Chick TV. And if no one else told you today, you are more than enough. And I love you. Thank you for watching.